Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and this is a Muscle Central news update. Okay, we finally got some good news about the upcoming Mr. Olympia. Now, with all this craziness that's been going on, shows being canceled, some have been rescheduled that have taken place, some have been rescheduled and are going to take place, and some aren't going to happen this year. They're not going to take place again until 2021. There was all this worry about getting qualified competitors into the show and some other issues. First, let's talk about the qualified competitors. Now, typically, the winner of a pro show would earn the qualification to go to Olympia. But with the limit on the amount of shows we're going to have for this season before the Olympia, they had to figure something else out. Now, in the past, shows like the Arnold, the top three were getting qualified for the Olympia. More shows started taking place, and they changed that to the winner of each show. Now, with this situation we have and a lack of qualified competitors, the IFBB is going to have the top three finishers in the pro shows will earn a qualification to the Olympia. Now, that's going to accomplish two things. We're going to have a full lineup. It's not going to be a skeleton lineup. We'll have a good amount of competitors on stage, and I would bet that the upcoming shows that will be taking place, considering that there are going to be 3 Olympia qualifications given out at those shows, I expect those shows to be pretty stacked. Guys rushing to try to get their ticket punched for the Mr. Olympia. Now, another big problem we were having was the fact that we had some of the qualified athletes, some of the top places from last year's Olympia are not U.S. citizens, and with the travel ban that we have, the worry is that we're not going to be able to get them into the country to compete. Now, I made a video just a little while back saying that the IFBB should start making some phone calls, try making contacts to try to get something going and figure out a way to get these athletes in the country. After all, we got, from the top 5, we got Heidi Chupin, William Bonac, and Ruli Winkler. All 3 of them are not U.S. citizens. It would be such a shame to see 3 of the top 5 placings not be able to return and compete this year due to this travel ban. Well, the IFBB put out a bulletin. It wants all the qualified athletes from overseas to contact them. They said they figured out a way to get the athletes into this country. I'm sure the fact that it's a sporting event, there are some legal loopholes that you can jump through and get this to happen, and I believe that is the case. So now it's the athlete's job to get in touch with the IFBB, and they will instruct them on what they need to do, and the way it looks, this year is being salvaged. The Olympia is being salvaged. Thank God it's Jake Wood who owns the brand now. If it was still American media, I don't think they would have gone through the show. They would have canceled it. Jake Wood being a big fan of the sport on top of everything else is going to make sure this show takes place. We're going to have enough athletes on the stage to have a good show, because we're going to have the top 3 placings in the pro events that are going to take place leading up to the Olympia. And as of now, it looks like they figured out a way to get these athletes that are not U.S. citizens to get around this travel ban issue and get them into this country to compete, to make sure that we have the best athletes on stage this year at the 2020 Mr. Olympia. Okay, that's about it for now. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.